Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime. That's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime. Signing on the dotted line, cashing checks left and right. That's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight. Ain't nobody.
You good?
Yo, welcome to Side Talk Sports, my high mindset. Everything Broncos around here. I'm with my co-host Larry Stroh, and I'm your boy Eli. You can always catch us on all socials, on TikTok, Instagram. So subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Now let's get to chopping it up. So Mile High Buzz, man. So after the loss we took from the Colts, what was it, 29-28 on
Yeah.
questionable field goal. Most people say it's questionable just because who calls that at the end of the game. What is the buzz going around? What are you hearing?
Well, the buzz for me, if I'm talking about the call, the buzz for me is like I read something that said that call hasn't been called like in the last 5 to 10 years in the professional game.
It was 2010.
Yeah, so that was the wild factor for me. I was job. Didn't even on the replay. It didn't even look like that was happening, dude. Like at all. That's the buzz for that play. But if we go a little deeper, like me and you discussed a little earlier off the air, that play never should have came down for that play anyway. The field goal by Luck, before that, the interception by old Boham on that, whatever he threw to Cortland Sutton when he threw it to Byram. I don't know what that was, but that opportunity to go by 8 and then opportunity to go by 5 if they squandered. And then it shouldn't have never came down to that play. We got, as well as they played, bro, as well as both played and performed, it wasn't the defense's greatest day, but they should have got that win on the road, bro. They let themselves get robbed.
Yeah, it's always tough to go on the road, no matter if you think that team is good or not. I didn't like the fact that we sputtered. We didn't score in the last 26 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Just mental errors on the offensive side, and then busted coverage on the defensive side, man. They were
gang.
I didn't know we were playing. It felt like we were playing with linebackers. I don't know where our linebackers were. Yeah, and then like the buzz that I'm hearing is just like people are kind of nervous about the defense and they didn't show up. But that's, sometimes you just don't have it that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but actually, the defense, they did show up because they stopped them. The Colts offensive coordinator was so scared to call plays that he settled for a 60-yard field goal because how the Broncos defense performed in the fourth quarter, because they snuffed everybody in the fourth quarter outside that field goal. They ain't giving nothing up. Like when they had, and then the Colts went for on that 4th and 1, and they stopped it right there, and we couldn't do nothing with it. That they had like, as far as, if you ask me, the Colts have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. We all know that. They got names on that offensive line. And then you got one of the best running backs. And like I said, Daniel Jones, he looks like he was supposed to look coming out of Duke. Like, it's one of the things like he was a bust in New York. Not really a bust, but you can see his real talent now. Like, I had to look a couple times at him. Like, Marvin Harrison and him. That's all like, is this Reggie Wayne? Like, for real, bro. But like the defense they had to give them a lot of yards, but like with the key plays they need to make, they did make. It ain't on the defense, bro. It's on that kicker and old Bo. I'm sorry, because we get up by 8, that game is over.
Yeah, no, because I think on that.
Yeah, that's all,
man.
Think though too.
Yeah, but no, to me it just seems like Daniel Jones did play well. Our defense, other than the linebackers, I didn't see anything too bad. Like we said, they're going to test the shit out of Riley Cooper or Riley Moss, man.
My God,
they tested the shit out of him. They threw out Patrick Surtain, but they were running him across the field. I think a lot of people start doing that more. They're just having his guy. If they're in man, they're literally running underneath.
Yeah.
They're just doing crossing routes the whole game on him, which and let's be honest, he knows that okay, they got me with that. I'm not getting that again. So that's kind of how I see it, man. It's not. I'm not worried about the defense other than the linebackers because they can't cover. Like I said before, they couldn't cover a goddamn person. Me.
And he gave up. He was like, I'll give him 50-50 because they went at him and then he got beat a lot, but he got a lot of plays too. I give him 50-50. I went too hard on that game because I'm like, you're gonna get all that work. You gotta realize you don't get that work just because oh boy, but
Yeah. Other than that, I didn't think they played too bad. I just
but one thing I said about the linebackers real quick. You know why? You know why I said the same thing? Because Tyler LaFunga had 10 tackles and Sertan had 11 or something like that.
yeah,
If they're making tackles like that, bro, there's no front level. There's no front seven.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And the offensive line held that defensive line, which that was I told you that was going to be a key to the game last week. Is our
Yeah,
defensive
the
line
coach
against
won
the
that.
offense?
Oh, the coach won that.
Yeah, they got it.
Nelson, who else is on that?
I
They got
don't think they necessarily won it. They were just, I guess you could say they won it. They just Broncos just couldn't get there in time. There was they hit it, couldn't
what's
get there
that
in
rep
time.
for? 153.
Yeah, but it was nothing until that big run, man. 70-yard run, like they weren't. He wasn't going nowhere other than that run. So yeah, I didn't think it was too crazy.
And you got that's all I'm saying. The defense, they hawked him and hit him a 3 off of that run.
Yeah. So like the defense it was like more of a bend don't break type of situation, but like I can see everybody like I'm scrolling through social media and people are panicking like the Broncos lost the Super Bowl or something's going on. And I was like, man, it's only week 2. You know what I mean? Like back back a couple of years ago, this was a preseason game. You know what I mean? Damn near. So
Sure.
we'll see how they come out. And against the Chargers, we'll just got to see what's going on with that. But
Oh, they got it. They got
that's
it.
the word in the streets. But
Yeah.
it's just they need to get less mental errors and clean up the little things. Once they clean up the little things, I think we'll be fine. The offense looks like what I expected. You know what I mean? Uh, what is it? Troy Franklin looked great, dog. Like I told you before, I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year, man. I think we found something with him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he was out of his breakout part. He looked phenomenal.
He
They
looked
had the whole
good.
Troy Franklin show.
Yeah, he looked
Showing how
real good.
perfect. You could throw it on smoke screen. You could give him the end around. You could give him on a little deep route. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
nice.
he looked good, man. That's something that I looked at. I was like, man, he looked real good. But yeah, that whole situation, I think we'd be all right, man. So let's not worry too much on that. Um, so yeah, so let's go over the rundown, man. What's new with the AFC West? How you see the AFC West as the picture is now? What do you think? We'll talk about the Chargers last since we're playing them this week. What do you think about that Raider game and all that good stuff, man?
From the Raiders and the Chargers.
A hot garbage. Raiders were hot garbage. Yeah, that hot garbage ass game.
Yeah, that game was like I said, the Chargers won it, but they didn't look too clean either, though. Maybe
And
because it was the game, and if Geno Smith played like he played against the Patriots and not whatever that was, they might win that game. They had opportunities. They was in that game the whole time until he threw 370 and they still didn't get blown out.
yeah, he was 0 for 10 at one point.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with Geno. It's
I
like,
don't know, man.
it's like yeah, I play football, bro. I don't even know no more. Like with Tua and then seeing Geno do that, I'm like, bro, you just could play football the week before. Like to
Yeah.
go on, like that's inexcusable to me. The Chargers defense, I like that.
He looked crazy, man. It was to me it was a frustrating game. I had to turn that shit off, man. Like I was like, I ain't got no money on this game. I'm turning this shit straight the fuck off. But the Raiders they don't look their defense is inconsistent. Everybody's kind of inconsistent with the Raiders. You know what I mean? They had an okay game against New England, but they look hot garbage against the Chargers. And the Chargers didn't look good on defense either. Granted, they had their offense looked good though. Their offense looked a little better passing wise. They don't look like they did last year. The run looks kind of weak for the Chargers, which is shocking with the John Harbaugh.
Remember we talked about it because they're literally going stop our pass and then we'll run. He's opposite it because Herbert. They understand what Justin Herbert is, bro. You're not about to run the ball. Times you got him right there, bro. It's not with a rookie who's good and then whatever's left of Najee Harris, bro. We're airing that bitch out. If you look at what they put around him, we airing that bitch out. And I'm happy for Quentin Johnson. He finally looked like he did at TCU. Finally, god damn.
Yeah, for real. Because he looked like hot garbage last year, but he got that bomb. Justin Herbert is running the ball a lot more.
He had the game one. They got a good combination. What I've seen from the Chiefs and the Raiders game, they on the same page.
Yeah, so that game was just to me was just like, but we'll get into the Broncos Chiefs, not just because of that, because this is for number one in the AFC. That and if the Chargers win, that they're 3-0 on the up in the AFC West. So it's a big game. So and then
we don't need to go down 1 and 2 is ugly.
Yeah, and the Chiefs, they look.
Yeah, they go.
They look old, dog.
Yep, they go on 3, bro. The Giants gonna get them.
Man, they look old. Kelsey dropped the pass that got intercepted.
He normally gets it.
I don't know if it's because Rashid Rice is suspended and Worthy's out, but they can't get no deep shots. Their running game is not good. Their defense is not just inconsistent. They're not that good. They play better at home because most defense do play better at home, but they're not looking to. If they go 0-3, that's shocking. But like I said, it's just the fall of the club.
They are, bro. The Giants is nice on offense. Nah, bro, they got some weapons, bro. Their offense is. If Neighbors get loose like that, and then Wendell Robinson, bro, and then one thing I learned about KC, I don't think they can. I don't think they can cover, bro. The Eagles don't really attack like that because the offense is mucked up with Hurts and Broccoli. But the Giants is not doing what they did to the Cowboys, bro. They've been going.
The Giants are at home. The Giants are at home.
That's bro. I'm telling you, that game with the way the Chiefs are, bro, they're on a struggle bus, and the Giants defense, like they give them that shit against fucking the Cowboys, but because the Chiefs don't have them receivers at all.
No. Giants got some receivers. To me, that game depends on Russ, man. If Russ can do what he needs to do, if Russ can handle in. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, Russ played a hell of a game against Cowboys, dog. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. He sure in the fuck did.
Yeah, he was right.
Yeah, he was.
He had perfect balls to Neighbors, bro. Just deep shots.
He dropped that one in the bucket. Yeah.
Go get that.
Yeah, he was balling, man. I'm not even mad at him, boy. He was out there balling, but it is what it is, man. So, and then godly, but yeah, we'll see how the Chiefs. We'll see how the Chiefs comes out, man. They just look old to me. Kelsey looks old. He looks like he's on his way out just because he's getting married to Taylor Swift and he's on his way out, man.
Yep.
That's just kind of what I see. And then we have the Steelers doing. I don't even know who is the kick returner's name. You know his name?
Oh, simple minded.
Dumbass.
Simple minded. When you see me, don't talk to me.
It's just crazy because that's always been a fumble. Did he think that it was gonna go out the end zone, or what do you think?
But even then, when you see it didn't go out the end zone, don't throw that bitch out of bounds, bro, for a safety.
Yeah.
Like you would have if he would have threw the ball out of the end zone and kickoff, it would have been a safety.
No, if you don't touch it, it goes out of the back of the end zone. That's a touchback.
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't even touch the ball though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He just let the ball roll in the end zone like a dumbass.
Oh yeah, you're right. If it goes out, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
it was nothing. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
but he would have physically got the ball and threw it out himself, though. That's the safety, though.
I think he got confused because the new rules of the kickoff rules, like if it's in a certain place or whatever the new rules are. But I don't know why he didn't grab it because
Like, you getting paid $500,000 a check, bro. You should know. I don't know.
yeah, he should know the
That's
rules there.
You're a professional. Just you're a professional. That means you're at the highest level of what you do.
Right.
You have to understand the rules of what you do. And you're only on the field for a couple plays a game. You're the returner. And maybe you might be used as a gadget man. You have to
Yeah.
know what you're doing. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
maybe it's just me, but I'm like, I guess. I don't know what.
This
Here's
it's just one of those things where I thought it was. I don't know. It's
You can read his lips. You can read his lips too. He said, I didn't know it was live. He was talking about something like he didn't know it was a light ball. Like, what?
what? I did not know he was foul.
He went to the locker room.
His ass.
Some
I'm surprised they didn't cut his ass.
You see what Aaron Glenn did? Yeah, he kept him like week one. Hey, get out of here with that sorry shit, man.
Yeah, no, Aaron Glenn, he ain't no nonsense, dog. But
You
yeah,
know,
no, just going down the league, man. What are these Cleveland Browns gonna do, bro?
they need to just play them rookies, man. Let it happen, bro. Joey,
Yeah,
the way I'm constructed against Baltimore, you can just see too, like the thing about it is that, like Judy was saying, he and Bus Taco out, but he was saying in the post game, there was like those Ravens corners had that blanketed all game. He was like, "Are you saying that because what you saw, or are you saying that because you watched the tape?" He was like, "Watch the tape. We was open. The ball just wasn't coming to us." But it's almost like they already gave up. They don't like all white Joe, bro. Put some swag back there. I mean, as far as like, I think they'll leave him as a backup in the locker room, a bunch in the locker room. But at this point, we know we're gonna get on Flacco, bro. Seeing one of these young mobile, Julian Gabriel's mobile. He got a strong arm. I think the receivers will have fun. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna limit the turnovers too, maybe. Joe's always good for winning. He put the ball on way too much, bro. He puts it on way too much, and it ain't likely to make up for it. Like real quarterback like Matt Stafford throwing interception here and there, he gonna make up for it throughout the game.
yeah. I think he's more of a check. I think what's his name's more of a check down. Gabe will get his ball
Yeah.
out the hand. He'll check it down for sure. Like I said, yeah, yeah. Oh no, Dylan Gabriel's not a statue in the pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not great.
You know what? I don't have a problem with Flacco. I just think they just need to go on and just start the rookies, man. Just get this processes rolling. And it might
Yeah.
save Kevin Stefanski's job, man. The simple fact is, you know you're rebuilding. You got to find a quarterback. And to be honest with you, I won't be surprised if we see Deshaun Watson out there sometime soon. You got to give those rookies a chance first because at the end of the day, they're just buying time to trade to Deshaun Watson on some real shit. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
You
Like, I think
probably
this is buying time.
you're gonna trade him for, bro. Nobody want that contract and he ain't show to look that he can
No, they're
play.
going to eat. Well, no, they're going to get. I see this. I see them getting rid of Deshaun Watson when they're able to. They're going to eat all that money. They're going to have to. The NFL's no one's going to trade for that contract.
No.
They're going to eat that contract. There's going to be a ton of dead cap money when he does get traded. The Browns are going to be paying some of his salary for the next 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
something crazy like that. You know what I mean? So they might as well just find out your future quarterback now and start building around them. And to me, now that I've been watching college football too, I ain't gonna lie, none of these quarterbacks that people have been saying are as good as the two they got on their roster. Now, if Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders would have came out this year, those two would have been the top two quarterbacks coming out, just like Shador was last year. But these quarterbacks are not as talented as those two right now. I don't care if they haven't played a snap in the NFL, but if they were in college still, they would have been the first two. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Other than the dude from Oklahoma, none of these college quarterbacks ain't worth the shit.
That dude is greased. Hey, number 10, what's his name?
Yeah,
Bro,
Mateer,
bro,
whatever his name is.
he is like, he got body, he can move, he can
Yeah,
throw the ball. He is an athlete, but he's a real
yeah.
quarterback.
All the
You
other
know,
quarterbacks,
Joe,
the
but
other
what's dude
quarterbacks,
from the
they missing with them.
We're due for Georgia Tech too, because he's next level.
Man, the one that ran
That
over.
King, Clemson King's red, because he can run and throw though.
What's his name?
King's, he got a good name on. He got like a superstar name too, like King
What's his
Rex,
name?
some shit.
No,
It's
it's
King.
some Hayes. Hayes. His last name is Hayes.
Oh, Hayes King.
There you go.
Yeah, yep. Hayes King. Yep.
It's Hayes
Yeah, he got
King.
King is what. So, yeah, I ain't never seen my Florida program look this bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
This is he's bad. I don't know if it's the offense or him. It's ain't no receivers, bro. I was in our L money taking my receivers out of Florida, sending them up to Ohio State and Alabama, everywhere but Florida now. You can't keep nothing in the state. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like a kid is figuring I can get away from home and go experience something else and get money over here too. Like and fuck it, and I
Yeah.
can take care of my we like that's what's going on.
No,
But
I
well,
feel you. I feel you.
back to that Brown
I
thing
feel
though. Yeah, for sure.
you. Me, honestly, I think I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I just think they need to get rid of old Flacco, let him be the backup, mentor these two young guys, and just let him go. To be honest, I feel like Cleveland is gonna put Dylan in first before they put. But I think they're betting on Shador to be the franchise quarterback. Coming out of there is Dylan Gabriel is taking second string snaps. Shador's not doing scout team. Zappy is, but Shador gets practice with the first and second team after practice. They got like a 15 play script or whatever so that he can learn the offense. So I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to put out Gabriel because he might be, so to say, a little bit more ready, but they're trying to groom Shador to be that next guy because I feel like they know that Shador is a better talented quarterback. That's what it
Yeah.
seems like anyway. I can be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see what's up. But did
What
you
the
see your boy what's his name got released today from the Falcons, the kicker, Young Ho
oh
Koo.
yeah, King Jayu?
Young Ho Koo.
Yeah, that's funny. He missed too many kicks.
Yeah, man. I watched that game. He missed a couple kicks that he shouldn't be missing, dog. And he's actually been pretty good, consistent for years. You know what I mean? But it's just not working out for the young Ho or Young Wei Koo or whatever his name is. So
Yeah,
what is
I
it?
feel you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. But uh there's something else I want to get down in this NFL rundown is um who is it? I just lost it. Hold on, let me look real quick.
But real quick, I think Cleveland should play Shador one game, Gillen one game. Shador one game. That'll bring a lot of publicity and a lot of like interest back to the Browns this year at least. Just that like
That's
just that's
crazy.
the game, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're wild for that. But who knows? They might.
I'm just saying you can at least assess you can at least get assess them both in real time. You know, and it might end up fucking some teams up. They might get a couple wins off of it. Yeah.
Man, they ain't gonna get no wins, but let's dive into our power rankings. You know what I mean?
When I put
Big
the Rams, I
the
feel
big
like
five, our big five teams of the week. We got the Eagles, Bills, Ravens, Packers, Rams. You and these Rams, man, I don't know.
oh, I'm
Playing
taking
too-
one Sunday.
I feel you. The Bills, granted, they won last night, Thursday night football. It was a closer game than I thought with the Dolphins. Tua looked okay until the end.
Yeah.
Josh just looked like Josh. It looked like they didn't take them seriously, but they kind of got nervous at the end. But again, Bills win. They're 3-0, correct?
Yep.
Yep, 3-0. We got the Ravens. Of course, we just talked about how they beat the shit out of the Cleveland Browns. Like we all knew that was happening. That was a hell of a
Now,
headline too. We got the
11.
Packers, which the Packers look good, but we got to see them away. I got to see them against a good team for me to, You know what I mean? I think they're good. I think one of the top 4 teams, I got them, and the Rams we got. The Rams are iffy. I was gonna put the Chargers here, but we put the
It was that them and the Lions for me.
yeah, Baltimore this
But
week.
that Rams front seven, bro, that defense, the line in front seven is outstanding. They
Yeah,
are.
no, it's legit. It's legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's legit for sure. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. They that yeah, we're gonna see. But those are our big 5 rankings of this week. If anybody has anything to say about them, leave us a comment. We'll get input. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, all right, now let's get to the business. Get to the business now. Our preview: Denver Broncos in Week 3 against an AFC division opponent, the Los Angeles Chargers. So the headlines coming in this game is a big one for me. Is Khalil Mack is out this game. I forgot what his injury was. What else?
Someone, I think it was his
Huh?
bicep. Yeah.
Okay.
Arm injury. Yeah.
Yeah, he's injured. Last time we played, they swept us last year. They went 2-0 against us last year. So we got, we haven't won in the whole year with the Chargers, which they were both close games. We should have won one of them. One of them they kind of got us. It's in LA, so there's gonna be a set of Broncos fans. You like I always do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we traveling.
The Chargers are -2.5 point favorites, which I haven't seen it since this morning. I don't know if it went up or down, but what I got,
Got 3 some books and 2.5 for others, but
yeah,
nothing more than
I seen
that.
on FanDuel. FanDuel, it was 2.5. Broncos are 1-1. Chargers are 2-0. This is for first place in the AFC West. So my headline is Khalil Mack. That's going to give less pressure to us, hopefully, which I'm not too worried about our offensive line. It's just Khalil Mack is a hell of a pass rusher still at his age, and he can wreck some games still. So he did that against the Chiefs. Was it the Chiefs? He had to have a game versus the Chiefs. I'm not talking about 6 sacks like he did against us one year, but Herbert looks
Well,
good.
that's
He's throwing the ball.
the Raiders Khalil Mack.
Yeah, he's looked good throwing the ball. The Broncos have a couple injuries on the defense side of the ball that I'm kind of iffy about going against this offense. So that's just something right there. What you got on the scouting report of the LA Chargers?
I got our the defensive backs for the Chargers versus our offense. The secondary. Hold on, let me reverse that. I got the Charger receivers versus our secondary. That's one of my key matchups.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
we can
no doubt.
can we rely on McMillan and I don't know why Jade's not playing any more snaps than what he's playing. That was weird that he only came in for Sertan when Sertan got hurt. Otherwise, Jade didn't even take a snap up to that point in that game. So I
Yeah,
don't know what if he didn't show something or if he's not understanding the tape or the calls. It's something that they're not airing out so we can know
I think
about.
it's more. I think they're either easing them in. I think they're easing them in, or it's personnel.
No, you can't do no worse than what happened though. I'm sorry, bro. Let Daniel Jones go for that. Because like I said, that was still they had their key plays, but that's still too many yards, bro. A lot of that shit looks so easy, bro. Like
He had
when when he went in, yeah,
yeah.
on that
So
one that he go out when he went in when he was supposed to go out, yeah.
yeah.
It was about but I
So
understand as far as like my key matchup, just make sure like just let's see if we can compete with Quentin Johnson, Allen, and McConkey. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's a good comparable 3 right there, man. Cause they got a little bit of everything. Deep threat, they got a possession receiver, and they got this little annoying guy 15 catches everything 1 to 15 yards, bro. All he does is move the chains. He's literally in that Edelman, JJ Stokes, Daniel Amendola. Like he's in that
West
era, like getting Wes Welker. Yeah, he's like that, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
oh my goodness. So that's one of my
yeah,
key matchups. And we got to see Benito got close a lot, but the Colts did a good job at keeping Mac protection in and having quick routes. So it kind of neutralized Benito and Cooper. Like I
yeah.
don't know
No,
if
the
it,
receivers there,
yeah,
but we got to
exactly. So
capitalize on that match protect. We got to, you know what I mean. But yeah, my thing is, can the defense bounce back from a mediocre game? You know what I mean. To me, it was mediocre. Wasn't what we expected or what we've seen so far. I think a lot of busted coverage is one. I think that's the reason why Dade had and the linebackers had a terrible, terrible game. But that's just kind of how I see it.
well, they had a terrible game, bro.
Yeah,
Them
that's one of
are-
the key storylines is just can the Broncos bounce back? Can we run the ball like we have with JK? JK looked good. Um, can we do that to that defense? The defense is pretty good. We got to worry about what's the name in the coming down. Derwin James.
That's his nickname.
Key to stopping the run. Yeah, key to stop and run. But we're the underdogs, which I kind of like it that way. And then the national hype is that we're gonna lose. You know what I mean? Chargers are just gonna be better than us just because we haven't played a full, we haven't put together a full game.
There you go.
Um, So that
But this is that game. First game, defense held us. Second game, offense kind of did that thing. And then this is a game where everybody come together, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I seen Sean Payton went over. Um, he said he put that loss on himself. Not just that, it's just more consistency and more understanding. You know what I mean? Like I just think
Yeah.
they'll be fine. It's a long season. Shit, it's only week 3, so it's not like it's gonna be something crazy where we need a panic or anything like that. But again, um, injuries to the Chargers. Right now, all I know is Khalil Mack. Other than that, there's no. We'll get into the Broncos injuries here in a minute, but that and then one of my matchup is the Broncos offense versus the Chargers defense. Most is their secondary. Our receivers and there's secondary. I know Derwin James back there, but who else do they have back there that
They were the best safety in the league, though. We got to get around him.
oh yeah, well I think he's more of that run support, I'm coming down here type of safety, you know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean?
But he's not, to me, he's like the jack. He can cover because I know he shuts down Kelsey sometimes. He can cover,
Yeah,
though.
no, I'm not saying he can't cover, but and then one thing that I want to see is can Bo not make a mistake? Hey, granted, I know he's aggressive, which I love the fact that he's aggressive and he's gonna do it. Can he just get his footwork right, make timely, and make sure he runs the offense like he did in the first half of the Colts game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
And I
want
don't
to see
like,
the defense. I want to see the defense bounce back against the Chargers. You know what I mean? I know we're in LA.
oh,
It's not like LA has crowd noise like Mile High or anything like that. We're going to see a lot of Broncos fans at the game. There's going to be a lot of orange and blue. You know what I mean? Can we go in there on the road and beat up on a team that's pretty physical themselves? You know what I mean? Can we go do that? That's one of those things, matchup and stuff like that. And then my thing is, can PS2 bounce back against because he's going to go against what's his name? He ain't taking Lad McConkey. He's taking
Quentin, Quentin
he's either
Johnson,
going to get Quentin
Faithful, Keenan Allen.
or Keenan Allen, man, because they've had wars before. So he's doing that. That McConkey, what matchup is McMillan against McConkey. That's going to show or Barron versus McConkey. You know what I mean? That's the big matchup because he come out, hit that little crossing route or that little option route, and he rolling. He's a little fast little fucker, dog. I like him too.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about it because he's pretty good, man. I think overall the Broncos can do their thing and will be able to do their thing. if they have less mental errors, well, no mental errors, be consistent on both sides of the ball and run the ball like they did against the Colts. And I feel like those are the keys to the game for them to be able to win this game. That's just me. I don't know. Those are my keys to the game.
Yeah, I want Bo to just do his thing, man, and don't make that mistake. Cause I don't want to keep saying, "Fuck, here go Bo the hole again." But I will if he don't stop.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's like, bro, but he be doing, bro, that the shit that he be doing, bro, be like, bro, that throw was so erratic and just not called for. Like
yeah,
that was it was a bad throw, bro. There was no read there. Sutton wasn't looking back. There was nothing to indicate Bo the hole throw that ball over there, bro.
yeah. I think he should have just ran that. He had an opening. I think
Yeah, that's what
he
I'm saying.
stepped. He looked like he stepped into the pocket and he ran into the guy. Like ran in, like kind of panicked because he stepped up and then boom, he was right there. But in my mind is it looked like it was a 5-step drop. You know what I mean? Because you go your 5-step, hit your back foot. If it's not there, scoot up one throw. He looked like he was
Yeah,
gonna run, but then all of a sudden he just seen it and he threw. I don't know what it was, but let's just lay off those mistakes. He already has what? He has what? 3 interceptions,
three now, yeah.
four touchdowns. Like it's he was rated the lowest quarterback in League Two.
But the way it's Bo, the level that he played at when he was in that zone, throw them 3 touchdowns, and he couldn't miss a throw. And we could, I think that's his ceiling though. That's
Yeah,
him showing that he gonna be that next level. Like
yeah,
he'll dissect. And I love how they were running the offense fast up tempo, like running that lane kind of control thing, bro, like going fast like that. Cause that's what I don't know if you know, like y'all know, I'm sure you know, but it reminded me of him playing in Oregon. They know how they'll
yeah.
just get the shit, just go, bro. Like you know what I mean? And then your boy, Troy Franklin was starting out of that same rhythm because that's what they did at Oregon, bro.
Yeah,
Just go, snap, snap, snap. They ain't ready. They weren't ready for that. It's the ball, like we talked about too before that game. Sean Payton did exactly what we thought. Let both play point guard. The ball got thrown to 7 different receivers, bro. Like just in that system, bro. It's hard to kill when we're going with the ball. You literally gotta have to deal with what happens with that drive, and then after that drive happens, the defense gotta get together and see what the fuck just hit them. Cause that's what I've seen. That same quick shit. You know what I mean? It was too much for him, bro.
that's
That's
that that'd be cool.
yeah. That's that drive after halftime, bro. That shit was pretty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it shouldn't have fucked us, wasn't it? Running the ball down the throw, but yeah, it's just gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a close game. No, I don't think anybody's blow each other out. I believe the defense will bounce back. Um, the question is one question I want to present to you is where's Evan Ingram in this offense, dog?
He's a little lost right now, but then I know it's true. They're not even playing, like you said, the personnel with the offense that run like that spread, bro. I saw Sheffield get a catch. I saw Evan Ingram, he did get a catch, but like, it's just like they're using so many different bodies to get the reception to run his route because they want to keep the defense guessing. It's hard to kill one
Yeah.
person when you stay in that shotgun like that.
I honestly
But
think
I think it's coming, bro. Like I think that he's still getting that feet. I think he's gonna have a big game. It's coming. I know what you mean though. Like
Evan Ingram.
one catch, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
got
one
that in that medium to. I think he should be catching
one to 20,
at least one
maybe
between
20, yeah.
three to five catches a game, just in that
Yeah.
third down and 6. You know what I mean? Get those first downs, man.
Yeah,
But
because his promo
we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. I think they're still kind of uh getting this offense together, man. I'm not too worried about the defense overall. Defense just needs to step up and stop busting coverages and get their shit together, and they'll be okay. And then my question is, can these linebackers step up after having the worst game that I've ever seen them play? It was like
big
we're playing 9-on-7 or 9-on-11. Like it was some of the worst linebacker play I've seen in a long time. I don't know if they were just lost or they didn't know what it is, but overall, we'll see what happens. So your keys to the game for the Broncos to win this game against the Chargers is
Yeah, that my keys for this is number one, get that same offensive rhythm going with Bo minus the mistakes. Establish JK, which I think that's interesting. JK coming back to LA after you have a big game, so establish him, and Bo don't make that one big mistake. And we got him in the matchup. Our second receiver, and Mike.
hey, that's key. That's perfect keys to the game. I just say if our defense comes to play, we'll be all right. People's in the game and the offense need a it's a marathon, not a sprint. So if we take another step with the offense and another step with defense, I think we'll be okay. We're not the worst team. I know a lot of people have high expectations of this team, which we do too, but you know, we still gotta, you know, we still they're still young in a way. You know what I mean? You got some vets, but we're still kind of young. So I think the oldest player is probably like Bowles or I think it's no, there's a couple people older than Sutton. Yeah, some maybe Sutton's up there too.
Yeah,
So we got some older guys on there, but I think we'll be all right, man. So that's my
well, Greenlaw, the backs hurt. They're old, but
yeah. We hopefully we can see Greenlaw. I don't think he's gonna play, but hopefully we can see him here soon because we need some linebacker help right now for sure. So
I am proud of Funga though. That was a good pickup. I love it. I love him though. He's all over the place. Taller the Funga.
yeah,
Yeah. That was a good pickup.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's.
Oh,
The injury report for today. So Ingram's out, Greenlaw out. So Nate Atkins is full, so he's about to play this week. Ingram and Law's out for what we see. So I guess yeah, must have did something. So yeah, Greenlaw and Ingram is out this week. I knew I had it somewhere, but yeah. There you go. So I'm not too worried about it, my man. I don't know how you feel about it.
no, I think they'll, with them being out, that definitely hurts. We definitely want to see what our defense looks like with Greenlaw, because I'm sure there's some things that are going to be built around him, some concepts of things we're going to run with him on the field. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like,
But yeah, they just got to step. The tight end group got to step up a little bit more. But we'll be all right. I know Nate Atkins is back, and then we still have Lucas Kroll. So I'm not too worried about that.
it's really like receiver by committee on all positions I see, because everybody's getting hand in action. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. But all right, man. Now it's time for our
I'm predicting Southern's gonna have a big game though. He's gonna have a bounce back game.
yeah, for sure. What is it? Our pick 'em. Our pick 'em. So our pick 'em segment right here. All right, my brother. So we are what is it?
Where I go last week?
You went 11-5, my man.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, that
So
other week, bullshit.
you went 11-5. What is it? You went 11-5 and you're 19-12 overall. I went 9-6 and 20-11 overall. So
Yeah. So what did you do?
that was shit, dog. The Steelers killed me. I picked the Saints over the Niners. Remember that?
Yeah, we dealt with the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked some wild, and then the Bronco game caught me too. Couple games got me. Then I was like, damn, you probably right. Oh yeah, and I picked the Titans, not the Titans. I picked Texans.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
I picked the other way on that.
yeah. So this week our pick 'em again. We both picked the Buffalo Bills. So we got from last night's game. What else do we got? The Bengals versus the Vikings. I got the Vikings. You got the Bengals. Don't know. I don't see that happening.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the Wentz is playing.
Yeah, I like Browning and the weapons he got, and it's Cincinnati because Browning came in, even though he threw interception, he shook it right off and threw touchdowns right away again.
Yeah, you right. But I got the Vikings on there.
He know what he got over there, bro. You got two. Just get them the ball, bro. Let's go with throwing it.
Both got the Jags. Shit. Let's see. What do you got? You got the I got the Titans. No, that was a mistake. I got the Colts. So yeah, that was my fault. I messed that one up. I got Washington beating the Raiders. You got the Raiders beating the Eagles.
Hey, Washington game, bro. Don't McDaniel.
No, McDaniels.
His knee, he hurt his knees hurt. They announced today he won't play on Sunday. That's what I'm saying. I think I want it out. It's gonna be Marcus Mariota. But you know what? The Raiders are so solid. They still beat the Raiders.
No, yeah, I think they're gonna regardless.
Yeah.
You got the Rams. I got the Eagles in this one. We both got the Falcons against the Panthers. I picked the Panthers over the Steelers, or the Patriots over the Steelers. I'm sorry. They're going to Foxborough. And after what I seen last week with the Steelers, I gotta pick them to lose again. I got the Packers. I got the Packers. We both got the Packers over Cleveland. God help Joe Flacco. We got the Buccaneers over the Jets. They have Justin Fields is injured with a concussion. We got Seattle over the Saints.
They're backup.
Who?
The Jets.
Tyrod Taylor. And we both got Seattle over the Saints. That's actually a sneaky good game. But it's in Seattle, so I picked Seattle. You got the Cowboys. I got the Bears getting their first win. I just seem like that to me, that just seems like a Cowboys move to lose against the Bears. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I feel.
I'm just going with Dak and putting up 40 from me. That's all. To be honest. I just love that Cowboys offense. I love the Cowboys offense, bro. I really do enjoy their offense.
Well, they got spells. Trust me, I got CD Lamb on my fantasy league, so CD Lamb.
Their defense can't cover a pickle jar with the right top. With the right top.
You got the Niners. Well, I got the Niners. You got the Cardinals. I just feel like Niners, I don't know what it is. Shanahan always gets their guys ready to play. And I feel like the Niners are the Niners. I feel like the Niners are gonna win. And then the Chiefs.
The Cardinals always split with the Giants. I mean, the Niners every year they split with them.
Yeah. But I got the Niners because they're at home. The Chiefs, Giants. We both got the Giants winning that game.
Yeah.
I told you I picked the Giants too.
That's good. I like that
Giants. And then the Lions and Ravens, and I got Ravens because they're at home. And I don't bet against the Ravens too often, especially with Lamar in the back. I just don't see the Lions going into Baltimore and winning.
I just think the Lions, they struggle with the Ravens. What the Baltimore going to do to them is run the ball and keep golfing them off the field a lot. And it ain't gonna have enough time. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to them. I
feel like Derrick Henry is gonna run all over them. I won't be shocked if Lions win, and I won't be if the Rams win. So the game.
That one is my play of the week.
Your play of the week.
That's how confident I am in the Rams, bro. Because honestly, last game in the playoffs, the Rams win that game if Barton's gonna get that one big run. Because Stafford outplayed Jalen Hurts, bro, in the snow, in Philly. It was done that month.
You're right. Yeah, he did.
He was, bro.
Matthew Stafford came in. Yeah.
And I just feel like with that game, the Eagles haven't had to open it up and get the rhythm in their passing game. And this game, they're not going to be able to play that slow, methodical bullshit because they're going to have to score points because their Eagles, that secondary, Chiefs couldn't attack them like the Chargers could. But the Rams, they're gonna be wide open, bro. Marcus Robinson, open the tour. No, for real. That people just turn their hand for. They forget that first game of the Eagles secondary is with me and you know, like if the Eagles do win, it's gonna be a knock them out. They're gonna make it a knock them out, drag them out game, and push their way to a victory. That's the only way it can work if the Rams play sloppy, bro, for real.
Devontae Adams still looks like Devontae Adams.
That's what I'm saying. He just got a freeway to see they got the connection going. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
And then you got
Yeah, I think
Puka
the Rams.
Nacua on the other side, and then
Yeah, I think that front seven.
you got
You know,
Tyree Williams. We
they're
just
gonna
got to
have a
see
lead.
that.
And that front seven. So, that front seven gonna be able to get after Hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. That's what I said. I won't be surprised if the Rams win. Like that's something that I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I got the Eagles straight up. I just picking, like I said, I picked the Eagles and the Ravens because they're at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Give me
feel you
that
on
home.
that. I like the
Uh,
Ravens.
home. But yeah, we both got the Giants beating Kansas City off top. When I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
it pops off at you.
huh?
It pops off at you like, oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so we both got the Broncos beating the Chargers. What is your score?
I'm going 27-21 Denver.
Okay. I got 24-27 Denver.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more of a field goal, maybe a couple field goal games. You know what I mean? I see a couple field goals. Now, let's just not hope that they get that bullshit ass call again, which, again, that call was disgusting. I just can't believe that happened like that, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was straight diabolical.
Never seen that, bro, in 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who calls that? Who calls that on that time? At that, you know what I mean? Like, who calls that at that time? He misses a field goal, and then you don't call that. And then the crazy thing about that play is the field goal that we missed. Their player did the same thing.
Yep, it never happened.
Hey, that's a Vegas bet right there.
But they made it for they made it for something, bro. They're weird. Oh no.
That's the Vegas. But it took them what? It took them time to call that flag.
And bro, it didn't come out till 20 seconds after the
Yeah,
play.
I was in the house like, yeah, we won. Woo! We got away with that one flag on the play. I was like, no, you fucking did it, dog.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, man. So, man, I'm excited for it. Uh, anything you wanna shout out, give out, say, whatever?
Not just enough
Before
to
we
say
wrap
like
this
and
up.
subscribe. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the podcast. Sit and listen to the content that we're giving and the information, and just tell your friends about us. And then I do want to give out for whoever's watching the show. We going just one little part of it. We're going Rams money line, Steelers money line, and the Bengals money line for Sunday.
See, you even got your own graphic.
Little parlay, yeah. Yeah, it's a little hidden parlay. So for those that watch, will get it. For those that don't, you know.
So, I got, yeah, I, I'll take, I say this. I'll put the Giants plus points or the cover. I got money line. Who am I forgetting? Seattle money line, and I got Washington money line. If you want to do money line, just that. Like, put a little 25 to $50 on it, get you a little.
Just freaking, I'll even put Giants money line in that one just to spike 11, take those same two teams. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We might have to cook something up in the group chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but again, like and subscribe to Mile High Mindset. Go to Side Talk Sports. Check out everything that's coming. I'm your host, Eli, and my co-host, Larry Stroh. Till
Yeah.
next time, fellas, we out.
Gone.